Last week, I hopped on a plane and flew from sunny Southern California to Birmingham, Alabama. Well, actually, let me take that back. It was the week before that I flew out to Birmingham, Alabama, because last week I was homesick with a flu temperature of 102, actually a little bit over 102. And it really knocked me on my rear end. And then I had the added bonus of scheduled to move last week as well, which is one of the reasons why you were noticing a change in the studio here, because this is literally the first video that I'm shooting in my new home. There's absolutely no sound deadening in the room, and so the audio kind of bounces all over, and even when I'm using my normal boom mic, it would be a mess. So hence the reason I'm actually recording the audio for this video going through my podcaster here. But I digress. Now to get back on topic here. Those of you that live in the South are probably wondering, hey, Alex, why in the heck did you choose July as a time to visit our neck of the woods? Well, to say it was hot was a bit of an understatement.
It's so hot.
I think the humidity was even worse. Nothing is like rolling out of bed like that guy in the movie Airplane. You remember that? Anyways, the heat and humidity were well worth it because I got to spend time with the folks with Rustic Mountain Overland. So, as you may recall, a couple months ago, I went to the Flagstaff or Overland West out in Flagstaff, Arizona. A lot of good time. Now, I ran into these guys at the show there. Well, to be quite frank, I was walking by their booth and stopped dead in my tracks when I saw their ANZAC GFC Moto Hauler. It's really unlike any other trailer that I've ever seen before. It has this quite a signature, unique look to it. So during my visit with Rustic Mountain Overland in their Alabama headquarters, I got to know the team much better and got to spend a lot of time with them, and also, of course, the ANZAC GFC Moto Hauler. And so in today's video, I'd like to share a few things that really impressed me about this trailer and why it stands out in the crowd of all these other overlanding trailers. So let's get to it. Now, obviously, this is not an enormous trailer, so you might be thinking that it's light on the storage space. Friend, you are wrong. Now, one of the features that makes the ANZAC GFC Moto Hauler so unique is that you get a huge 48 by 99 storage bay with a integrated L-track tie-down system for your gear. Load it up with camping gear, stuff it with rock climbing, several bicycles, or whatever you want. Heck, you can even put a motorcycle inside this thing. Better still, this storage bay is enclosed with 4 doors that open outward, so you can keep all your gear safe, secure under key and lock. And when you need to get something, you have multiple points of entry. Now, as an added bonus, those upward folding doors give you some added shelter from the sun and rain as well. It's an absolute ingenious design for someone that needs to bring a lot of gear with them. And that's not even all the storage space. In the front of this trailer, there's a massive tongue box with 2 chambers. Now, one of them is for gear storage, and the other one is for a Tembo Tusk slide and Dometic cooler with a battery, which is pretty darn cool. Now, the ANZAC GFC Moto Hauler also comes with a sleeping platform on top that accommodates the GFC tent. So this is really where the secret sauce is with this thing. In other words, this isn't just a gear hauler machine. It's also set up to be your mobile base camp for all your fun adventures that you may want to take. Now, really, the interesting component of this is that you can access the rooftop sleeping area from inside the trailer. So if the weather outside is terrible, just slip down from the tent to the enclosed storage area where you can set up a lounge to have your morning coffee, whip up some breakfast, and I mean, what more could you ask for? So here's the fun part about this as well. When you're sitting in the back of this trailer here, you have roughly about a 4 foot by 4 foot area that these panels that you can slide forward. So why is that important? Well, with those panels slid forward there, you can actually stand up in that trailer during that 4 foot by 4 foot rough area there. That's pretty darn cool. So now if you've ever tried getting your pants on or getting dressed inside of even a rooftop tent, that is challenging. So the fact that you have the ability to stand up, yeah, yeah, that's going to make your life easier when swapping out into your PJs at night or getting dressed in the morning and so forth. Now, of course, this trailer wouldn't be so impressive if it didn't have just the rugged build quality that's needed for off-road adventures. Now, fortunately, the Rustic Mountain team didn't just build a trailer that's pretty to look at. It also has off-road pedigree to go just about anywhere where you want this thing to go. All right, maybe not anywhere, but nevertheless, the trailer offers plenty of ground clearance and departure angle that allows you to get through some really rough terrain. Now, the trailer rides on a set of 15-inch wheels with 31-inch all-terrain tires, and with the lock and roll hitch, you don't have to worry about the trailer binding up. Now, on top of that, Rustic Mountain gives the ANZAC GFC Moto Hauler a texture powder coating finish. Now, this really helps the trailer with extra durability. It also looks pretty good, if I do say so. And you know what else looks damn good? That like button down below me. So I'd sure appreciate it if you would pause for a moment, give the like button a little love, and let me know what you think of this video in the comments below. And as a token of my gratitude, here's a picture of a cute puppy in a box. Now, let's get back to the video. Now, the ANZAC GFC is well equipped from the get-go, but Rustic Mountain Overland offers a few upgrades that make this trailer that much more capable. So, for example, you can add a matching spare for those occasions where you're really in the rough stuff and need to replace a flat. Now, you can also add custom bed liner to enhance the durability of the storage bay as well. Now, the ability to
have sharks with frickin' laser beams attached to their heads.
Quite an intriguing option as well. That last part I might have made up. But you can throw on a Cruisemaster CRS2 suspension in an armor package if you need more off-road prowess. Now, you can even choose from a selection of custom colors to make your trailer just exactly how you want it. Now, shifting gears here a little bit, it wasn't just the ANZAC GFC Moto Hauler that impressed me while I was out in Alabama. It was the Rustic Mountain team is really worth a mention here as well. Now, for starters, Rustic Mountain is a small family-owned business and is really, I learned, committed to building quality products and providing the utmost customer service is really quite evident from the moment that I saw these guys. Second, the folks are really passionate about overlanding and truly want to help you realize your dream in getting outdoors more often. And the ANZAC GFC is just one example of that. Now, the trailer is overbuilt and over-engineered to ensure that you get exactly what you want and or where you want and what you want. And so, yeah, they really did a great job on this thing. Lastly, you will not find a friendlier group of people. The Rustic Mountain team welcomed me with open arms and shared a really fun, it was quite an exciting week while I was out there. So if you want to upgrade your outdoor experience, I can't recommend Rustic Mountain Overland enough. But don't take my word for it. I'm going to put a link in the description below if you want to check out Rustic Mountain Overland for yourself. Well, friends, that's it for me here today. Thank you for tuning in and learning a little something about what I experienced with the Rustic Mountain ANZAC trailer. I hope this video is valuable for you. And so with that said, I'm going to be shutting up the cameras and getting out of my very acoustically and very boring studio here. And hopefully the next time you guys see me in front of the camera here, I've changed up the lighting and added a little something more interesting in the background. But until then, hey, you get out there, stay healthy, and find your adventure.